Hello Hasbro fans, this is Seth for the Destroyers, excuse my foot there, with another Star Wars figure review, and this time we're not taking a look at a new review. We're actually going to review an item we've already reviewed before, but in our old reviews format, No, it's actually behind the camera, not like in it, being recorded while reviewing the item, so I'm going to take a look an item I've already actually reviewed before, but this time in the new format, of course. And that item is the Republic Assault Submarine with Scuba Clone Trooper mini rig, and we'll be taking another look at that because this item is actually scheduled for release this month, and that's actually showed up at a few Toys R Us stores now. So I might as well review it again now rather than later. So just take a look at the packings that are included. Just move the camera forward a bit actually. You of course get your average dice, your usual dice I should say. The new stand that comes with the movie Heroes and Clone Wars figures, and of course a character card with on both sides a couple of nice pictures of the Scuba Clone Trooper from the episode War to War. Very nice episode, the premiere episode of season 4. Of course you get a lot of accessories with this figure, one of which, and my favourite accessory, is the Scuba Blaster. Really happy that Hasbro didn't cheap out and just repack a DC-15 blaster at 2. So I'm really glad they went to the effort of making the actual Scuba Blaster, and it has a really nice design. Lots of great black and I think it's a blue or grey, I'm not really too sure, it's kind of hard to tell which detailing, and it looks fantastic and definitely really cool. You also get the Scuba flippers. You also get similar ones, if not the same, in the upcoming Scuba Ahsoka figure that's coming next month. And I'll just show these flippers on the Scuba clone for a moment. I don't want to leave them on the figure too long, so you could get a better look at the figure. So there are the Scuba flippers on the figure. Just take them off now. And the final accessory, well, there's actually 2 of the Scuba blasters, but I only really need to show you one, is the removable breathing mask and backpack. When it's off the figure, it just looks so weird, so I display it with the mask on, and I usually prefer to keep it on so it won't give you too much of a look with the mask off, but there we go. There is the breathing mask. This same feature, well, I think this backpack of course, will be used again in the Republic Attack Dropship with Clone Pilot Phase 2 mini rig, which has already arrived somewhere. Actually, can't quite remember where. It's in America, I'm sure. And then the backpack, and yeah, the same removable breathing mask idea will be reused in that Clone Pilot. Can be a bit of a pain trying to get that helmet back on. I like the idea. It is a pretty cool idea to have the breathing mask removed like that, but I would much rather definitely Hasbro not do that and just stick with it being sculpted on. The detail is pretty nice on this figure. You get some red painting on the arms, and as you could see, it is pretty weird though. There were 3 Scuba Clone variants in the Mon Calamari. There was plain white, like no markings, green, which were everywhere where this figure is red, it was green, and there was the Commander Monk deco on Commander Monk, obviously. But Hasbro chose to go for none of these, and I find that kind of weird, to be honest. But the red variant on this figure is pretty cool anyway. You get some more detailing on the red on the legs, some more on the helmet and the body, torso. This is getting a bit runny there. The articulation is a ball jointed head, ball hinged shoulders and elbows, swivel wrists, ball hinged torso. It's kind of a mix actually. It's kind of swivel, kind of ball jointed, but it's just really hard to move. That's the definite thing. Swivel hips, ball hinged knees, and ball hinged ankles. So superbly articulated. And this and the Cody figures in terms of articulation put the upcoming figures like Rex, Boss, Wolf, Ahsoka to shame, to be honest. The Scuba clone has a lot of nice detail and is one of my favourite figures that Hasbro released for this line, or will release for this line, because I mean, technically he's not out yet and everywhere, but you know what I mean. As for the Republic Assault Submarine, quickly before I show you that, I actually forgot to show this earlier in the video. I don't actually have the packaging anymore, I threw it out after the last review, but I do still have the diorama piece. And it does have a really nice backdrop of the Battle of Mon Calamari. If there's one thing I'm improving with mini rigs and battle packs, it is these diorama like things. They're getting better and better, has to be said. Got massive battle going on with Scuba clones and Aqua droids. There's also Kit Fisto and Rift Tamsin up there around here, which is pretty cool. But yeah. Anyway, back to where I was. The Republic Assault Submarine, very nice vehicle. I much prefer when Hasbro make a mini rig that has both the figure and vehicle from an episode. I mean, I hate these made up junk to be honest. Like Republic Recon Fighter with the Anakin one, the Republic Attack Dropship, and other ones. There are a few exceptions to that rule for me, like the Y-Wing Scout Bomber with Warthog, and the Armored Scout Tank with Tactical Droid TA-175, but much prefer when the vehicles are actually vehicles from the episode, and this is one of those. There's a lot of great detail, and the red and white go really well together. You also have a couple of Republic logos, and it does have some features, one of which, and my favourite, is the way you can store the Scuba blasters on the vehicle. Just show you how it's done here. You have a little peg right there, and you just simply put the gun in. Very easy to do, and not a silly kid feature. It's really hard to do, and it's playing steward, and it looks really good. Another feature, is these launchers underneath. They swing out. It looks really good. I actually had trouble showing this in my last review because I had to do it with one hand, but it's so much easier with two, and really cool. And also as a firing feature, there we go, just fire it down. So there we go, a rocket firing feature, and very cool. And nothing too kid friendly. Well, not really kid friendly, not stupid, if you know what I mean. Like some of the kid features Hasbro do, and the cockpit or thingy here goes up like this. Does look really cool, and of course the underneath of this ship. But overall, it's a really nice design, both the ship and the figure. I almost said Lego minifigure for a moment, don't really know why. But overall, this for me is the best mini rig Hasbro has ever released. It's really good. The Castus one is pretty close, but I just feel the Castus mini rig just misses out because of Castus's lack of ankle articulation, so this one just about beats it. But it's really cool. The other couple of mini rigs don't come anywhere close really to this one. The Anakin one especially, that's just junk, to be honest. The Clone Pilot one I will get, but I don't really like the look of the vehicle. I'm mainly going to get it for the figure, to be honest. And then of course there's still one left to be announced, so I'm personally keeping my fingers crossed for 501st South Trooper, 501st AT-AT. But if it's something non-clone, I'd be even more happy because I want some variety in the line this year. But if it's another Berg Speeder from just a simple 501st clone repaint, then oh my god, I'll get it, but I won't be happy. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this review. 10 out of 10 mini rigs, simply put. Hope you've enjoyed this review anyway. May the force be with you, and happy hunting.